EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. But tonight, it's a good Week 9 matchup here on a Monday night, as it'll be the Indianapolis Colts taking on the Houston Texans. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in Week 9? And a signal there for the fair catch, so this opening drive will begin at the 25-yard line. Mechie, the man in motion. Stroud looks to throw on the first play. And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete. The intended target, Saquon Barkley. That'll bring up second down. You look at this Colt defense. They come in a top 10 unit against the pass, currently 8th in the NFL.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
Second and 10, Stroud to throw yet again here. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first. Just the first quarter of tackling going to be so important going forward. They've got to limit plays like that.
And that's something when you see it happen early in the game and they don't get him on the ground, you can always tell that they were concerned about it going in. Because I can just tell you from my days, I remember being in college and worrying all off-season about our season open opponent. And they had a receiver that could shake and bake with the best of them. I tackled him on the first pass of the game, and the relief was incredible. I ended up having a pretty decent ball game. If I had missed him, it would have been a different story.
We'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, first and 10.
70. Cup 19. Cup 19. Hurry, hurry. Hurry, hurry.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. The delay of game backs them up 5, first and 15.
79 Broncos. 19 Lions. Mustang 19.
A shotgun snap to Stroud. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line.
19, 18,
Throwing on second and long. Stroud. Touchdown, Texans. Nico Collins, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Texans will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. And oh, it's blocked. This is going the other way. But he will not be able to bring this one back, and the extra point attempt unsuccessful.
Well, there's a blocked extra point. I remember playing, and we had one of those go against us. I remember our kicker and our holder told the head coach, just relax, coach. Why are you yelling? Don't worry about it. It's just 1 point. Oh, my. Those coaches see a point is gold to them because you never know how it's going to turn out later.
Exactly. That's what I was just going to say. First quarter, we'll see if this has any implications as the game goes on.
I still can't believe they told the head coach to relax. Whoa.
Man move.
Gun.
The quick throw by Burrow is complete. And now off to the races, down the right side. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A gain of 32 that time.
Usually in this spot, you'd hear an offensive coordinator say, don't feel like you've got to get this all back at once. But here, they give up the opening touchdown and say, no time like the present to show what we can do too. And that's big yardage on their initial play from scrimmage.
Now a 2nd and 10. And Burrow going to change the play. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Eluding the pressure right. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete. You look at the defense for these Texans. They're a unit that struggled some against the run, no doubt, coming in 25th out of 32 teams.
And this group talks all the time about wanting to be better, getting stronger against the run. And to me, it all starts up front. You've got to win the line of scrimmage in order to play against the run very well.
So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since. Here's Burrow. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. Now we've got whistles and a flag. Looked like one of the Colts linemen might have jumped. On 4th down, the Colts will call on Rigoberto Sanchez for the punt. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. This is taken at about the 14. It's a 40-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 70 Timberwolves. Buffalo 18. Trap 60, trap 60. 18, Pioneer. Go Street. Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready, ready.
Stroud looking to throw. This one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Dragon 60.
2nd and 10. Here's Stroud. They'll get this out to Barkley complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. The catch and run, good for 18 and a 1st down.
Ready? Rambo 80. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Here's Stroud. And that's caught inside the 30. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. It's a gain of 34.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
79 Broncos. 19 Lions.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game.
60 Bobcats. 19 tight. 19 tight. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
Here goes Stroud again. Being chased out left. That one complete. It's tanked down. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. That'll go for a gain of 7, and it's second down.
The Texans at 5-3 now on the year. And they come in playing some pretty decent football, 5-3 over their last 8.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Now here's Stroud. Touchdown! Nico Collins.
2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And they're able to add on to their advantage. This time, the extra point up and good. And the lead now stands at 13. Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
Here we go.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
Now Burrow going to change things up. They'll try and run for the first with Taylor.
And this one will go to the 28-yard line.
He was brought down by Derek Stingley. 2 yards on the play.
Back to Taylor on first down.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A 14-yard gain for Indianapolis and also move the sticks. Well, you're down early. How do you get back in the game, maybe establish the run? I think they're trying to do that.
Now, I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this game.
And he'll be taken down here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter.
13-0 is the score after 1 on EA Sports. Here's 2nd and 3. Again, it's Taylor.
And he'll get it down to the 47 here.
4 yards the pickup, first down.
And Brandon, you know that expression? He just does what he does. It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL. And all he does is just find avenues, find ways to pick up key first downs and big runs.
Well, now they'll shift things around. First and 10, Taylor now.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
And when you get good yardage like that on first down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41.
That play reminded me a lot of a former teammate of mine. We used to call him the trash man. His ability to sift through traffic and make plays was uncanny.
And that's exactly what you want from your Mike linebacker. This will be play number 9 of the drive here as they need 4 yards on third down.
Running straight ahead, Taylor.
And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
Off the option, here's Taylor. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Gun.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's second down at a yard.
11.
In motion comes the tight end left. On second down, it's Taylor. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Jonathan Taylor with his 14th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Colts are back within a score. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And it's now 13-7. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Sitting in first place in the division. They've got an open date on the calendar coming up next week. So, Charles, you and I were talking about this before the game. This one for them kind of has some extra importance.
It certainly does, because if they can get the win here and pad their lead a bit or at least keep pace, then they can really kick their feet up and say a job well done at this point and not have to worry about ball at all until they're back in their facility, back in their meeting room, getting ready for the next game.
Stroud out of the gun here. He's got it to Collins, complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Give him 32 on the play.
Well, he looked his way quite a bit in this first half, and with good reason. You can see it there. He is such a handful defensively. Just too hard to keep him under wraps. It delivers a big play here for this offense.
7 Pirates.
And they'll throw it with Stroud here, 1st and 10. Flush to his right. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down.
60 Eagles. 18 Warriors. 70.
A gain of 2.
Cut 19.
Brings up
Cut
second
19.
and 8 at the 31-yard line.
Throwing now is Stroud. Wide open receiver, complete. Touchdown, Texans. Nico Collins on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns as his guys are able to extend their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now stands at 13. Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
Here we go.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest. You get a chance to heal up and kind of, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
Here we go. 11 MT.
They'll start out here with a jet sweep. And a very short pickup there across the 15 to the 16. Now Burrow changing the look. They give to Taylor out of the gun.
And he's able to get up here to the 26.
89 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
Well executed there on second down. So do you go back to the air on third?
Well, that's a possibility, but now you've opened up things to where you showed that you would run the ball in long-distance situation. You might come back again because I doubt they believe you'll do it a second time.
There he goes, left side. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Well, they had a gain of 10 last time, now a gain of 20 here.
Yeah, these are the types of plays they're going to need to hit on if they're going to get back into this game. It hasn't been the greatest of first halves, but this is a nice throw here on third down, and they keep the drive going.
Here we go, here we go. 11, Thomas.
Up the middle, here's Taylor.
And a decent gain there as that takes us to the 2-minute warning.
Brought down in the play by the linebacker, Christian Harris.
Here we go, here we
Ball
go.
right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6. It looks like they'll move things around here. They run once more with Taylor.
And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down.
From midfield now, Burrow. Caught left side, here's Dell.
Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
That's the third time on this drive that these two have connected with each other. They've got a real rapport going, and right now it's paying off with big chunks of yardage, as shown by that last play.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. And Burrow's saying, let's go, let's go.
11, 11, 11.
Looking to throw on second down.
Burrow. And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps out the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on third and long.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
And the Colts first down.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Taylor.
And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1.
But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
Burrow gets this one quickly out wide.
Touchdown, Colts!
Michael Pittman from 10 yards out. And the Colts get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead will shrink to 6. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away.
And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that can change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half.
Go! 19 Lions. Cowboy 80.
Stroud looking to change the play.
19. 65 cats. 65 cats.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And he'll be pulled in downfield by Collins. And he'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. They go right back to him for 20 and a first.
19
Mechie, the man in motion.
19 tight. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
On first down, here's Stroud. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on first down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half. So on second down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. So he's been automatic to this point of the season and reconnects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
4 seconds, all that remain here this first half as the kick gets away. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The Colts getting the football first, and they trail here as we are back underway in quarter number 3. The fair catch taken short of the goal line, and they'll begin this third quarter at their own 25.
Here we go.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. In the first half, they struggled a little bit to keep pace offensively, CD, down 2 scores here. So how do they... Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. And that one is going to sting. First play of the third quarter and a turnover.
And you have to know that at halftime, they spent a lot of time going through their checklist of what they wanted to accomplish to start this third quarter. Turning it over like this was not on that list.
Not at all. You come out of the locker room trailing, so that first drive to establish momentum is very key.
Crucial.
18, fight in. Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready?
Stroud now on first and 10. He's got his receiver, Cooper. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 16 yards on that one, and also a Texan first down. Now Stroud. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Something we haven't really seen much of from him, an incomplete pass.
Yeah, last week he finished at 70%. This week he's up over 80%. I don't know how you slow him down. Pass rush is usually the best way because a quarterback on his back usually can't complete a pass.
And able to get him inside the 5 here, just inside the 5, about the 4. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Well, this play sequence was really kind of called in reverse. Incomplete pass on 1st and 10. Nice run on 2nd and 10 when probably everyone was expecting them to throw the football. Now, if you're the defense, what are they going to do on 3rd down? You're a little off balance.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Warriors, 70. Curve 19, curve 19. Ready.
Now here's Stroud on 3rd down. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders. Now the Texans are going to call on the field goal unit from the right hash, and this one just a chippy. And his kick is indeed good, and that will extend their lead even further. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ballgame.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
Throwing now, Burrow on 1st down. This will be swung out wide for Taylor. Only able to gain a couple there, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
The option to give to Taylor here. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43. And quickly they get to the line. Now Burrow changing things up here. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete.
Looks like another empty possession offensively. And you're at that point of the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
This is taken around the 12. Nearly a huge return, as it is still a very good one. 24 yards. And the Texans will take over. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly...
Stroud is hit and the ball is loose. When that ball popped free, we could hear it all the way up here. Those guys down on the field alerting everyone of the fumble. He's lucky that his offensive mates picked him up and jumped on him.
Yeah, and you have to think to yourself, and I'm sure they've been echoing it on the sideline and into the huddle. Guys, we have the lead. Just take care of the football. Don't make it easier for them to start to make a comeback.
And he'll be taken down, but not before it gets into enemy territory. A big one there for the Texans, 18 yards. Mechie, the man in motion.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
1st and 10, it's Stroud. Archie, 46 yards. And the Texans are able to widen their advantage. Extra point splits the uprights, and that will make this a 19-point game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Now Burrow. Buying time to his left. Thrown across the field, and that will easily be intercepted. And they have the football, and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. So their woes on offense continue. That's the second pick thrown here in the third quarter.
And we know it was ill-advised, but that was an opportunity to help them get back into the game. Instead, he throws another interception, and now their task is even tougher.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Dragon 60. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Warriors 70.
Stroud to throw it. This is caught. Touchdown. A great play there. 33 yards. And the Texans are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. So they're able to capitalize there on the short field, and that might prove to be the score that turns out the lights.
The party's over. Oh, sorry about that. That's an old reference there, folks. But, yeah, they've been the better of the 2 teams by far, and that's great complimentary football right there. Defense gets the turnover, sets up the short field, and the offense goes right out and scores to open up a pretty sizable lead.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
And now Burrow going to be intercepted yet again. Burrow picked off by a guy he won a title with at LSU, Derek Stingley. And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line.
Well, it certainly feels like this defensive group has figured this guy out to the tune of a big lead in this one. And you know that he's frustrated with how this game has gone. And now with back-to-back interceptions, he's got to find a way to get out of his own head and start making better plays.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging into our second half blowout material. Stroud working out of the gun. To the right side and caught by Dell. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. A fresh set of downs on a gain of 13 there for the Texans. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. In motion goes the tight end.
Cup 19. Cup 19. 79 Broncos. 19 Lions. Go.
Stroud to the air on 1st and 10. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. A great effort there. His second touchdown of the night. And the Texans have sewn this one up as they add to their lead here in the 4th. Point after, right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one, though probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He's got a man complete. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35.
11 MT.
Burrow looking to pass. Flushed out right. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete. Defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete pass that we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games without a 200-yard game, and that was a big talk, both in his town and amongst his team. How do we get the passing game going? So big credit to them holding them under 200.
Touchdown, Indianapolis! Jonathan Taylor. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Colts get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that trims the lead a bit, but still standing at 26 points. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. Well, I think the Colts got this. They did. So the onside kick is recovered. And, you know, I always thought, Charles, as someone who didn't play these positions, that going over the middle as a receiver or trying to recover an onside kick, those are two very tough things to do.
Takes a lot of fortitude to put yourself in that position, but you have to do it in order to help your team win.
Unable to recover it, it costs them. The kicking team gets the football here. A good start to the drive here as that's caught out on the left side. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A good pickup there, 26 yards. And with this game well in hand, perhaps we are seeing the coverage lighten up a little bit as they got burned there a bit for a first down.
But we certainly know the coach isn't happy along the sideline because he certainly wants them to finish this one out the way they started it. He doesn't want to give up any soft completions, no late points. He wants his lead to stay right where it is.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helped to have a guy who can turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
On the handoff, Taylor. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. They're going to hurry back to the line now. And Burrow going to change the play.
11.
They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. The passing game for the Colts finding its stride, another first down.
Well, they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
They will throw on first down with Burrow. And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by Tariq Carpenter. And the Texans are going to take possession here at their own 33. When I saw the pressure coming at him, that just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw? And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
65 catch, 65 catch. 19 tight, 19 tight.
Stroud looking to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. Quiddy Pay able to record his 5th sack of the season. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. And Stroud now to throw. It's caught. Cooper.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on first down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at third down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
Trap 60, trap 60.
Throwing now is Stroud. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Okay, great. Cowboy 80. 18, 5 in. Panther 11, Panther 11. Streak.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Now they'll throw it with Stroud here, 1st and 10. 20! And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Now they'll audible to something else. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
Throwing again is Stroud. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. They've got a third down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away. Now right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
Cup 19, Cup 19.
Stroud on third down now. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. And now here is another interception. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And they're going to be set up in the red zone right around the 17-yard line. I think you and I were a little surprised back early in the game when he threw his second interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go.
And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
So still throwing here in the fourth quarter with a pretty sizable lead, and now that lead even more sizable. And if nothing else here, CD, a chance to pile on some stats before this one wraps up, and he did just that.
Brandon, convention tells us it's time for them to get off the gas a little bit, right? But you and I both know the receivers don't want them to because, as you noted, this is their chance to pile on the stats. If they got their way, they try to get every single spot in the depth chart points before this game is over.
At their own 16-yard line.
Gun.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense.
And my goodness, another interception.
Burrow picked off by a guy he won a title with at FSU, Derek Stingley.
And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line.
Well, they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road and help seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Yeah, that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. Well, up big here in the fourth quarter, up really big. That pass and incompletion, I don't think they needed the completion, but, Charles, this is an offense right now that they're just having fun. They're clicking on all cylinders.
Yeah, you're right. They didn't need a completion. They certainly don't need any more points, but they're not going to turn them down. They're going to continue to run what they have in their playbook, and they still want to run it efficiently.
Trap 60, trap 60. 18, Pioneer.
The second down throw now from Stroud.
The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes.
Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him. 3rd down and 13.
Panther 11, Panther 11. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Ready.
A shotgun snap to Stroud. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
Now, this one probably not the close game you would expect or hope to see in prime time, CD. But, of course, that wasn't their intent in preparing for this one. They said they felt like their offense was ready to put up some points. And, my goodness, it has been a dominant display in front of a national audience.
Yeah, they thought it, and it certainly came to fruition, didn't it? They've been dominant in so many ways in this one. If you weren't paying attention to this group before, you certainly are now after seeing this type of victory from them.
Well, partner, under the lights in primetime, this offense, they gave the nation quite a show, putting up that many points to come away with what will certainly be a memorable win for them.
And, Brandon, I think it's as simple as this. Some players, some teams, they're just meant for the big stage. And when they get a chance to play in this type of atmosphere where all eyes are on them and all the lights are shining brightly, they show up and they show out.
So for Houston, the win will help them keep pace in the playoff race as they move to 6-3 on the year. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for Indianapolis, they'll lose an important one here as that drops them to 5-4 on the season. And they're going to get an extra week to stew over this as they're not back in action until week 11. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.